You're making sweet and sour ribs. The sauce is from scratch, so you will need extra large can of tomato sauce, some onion, clove of garlic, salt and pepper, lemon juice or vinegar. We're using both today. Worcestershire sauce, brown sugar, a large baking pan or dish to cook it in. Ribs. We're using both bone-in southern style and boneless country style pork rib meat. You can also use baby back ribs or a full rack of ribs. Put the ribs into your baking pan. If you're using a metal pan, coat that with olive oil or line it with aluminum foil to help with cleanup, otherwise use a glass pan. It is a good idea to cut them before you cook them. Open the can of tomato sauce. Pour about a fifth of it over the ribs. Dice up your clove of garlic. Dice up about a third to a half of an onion. Put these into the can of tomato sauce. Add lemon. You can use real lemon or real lemon. We're using the packaged juice. We're also using apple cider vinegar, but you can use wine or malt vinegar as well. You don't have to use both, but if you have them, use them all. Taste the mixture and add more as required. Add your salt and pepper. You should now have a tart mixture. Start adding brown sugar. Just enough to sweeten it up. We're doing maybe a third or half a cup at most. Just keep adding and taste. Cooking is an art, not a science. Exact measurements aside, you cook by taste. Have a spoon handy, taste often, clean off the spoon for later use. The whole idea behind this recipe is for you to mix it until you like the taste. It's going to go over your meat and in our dish, also a side of rice. Add more of anything and everything until you get it to taste right. We've even added yellow mustard in the past. You can probably also add or use honey as a substitute for brown sugar. Possibly even maple syrup. But brown sugar also deepens the color a bit. Once you have a sauce whose taste you can live with, just pour it all over the ribs. Lift the ribs to make sure the sauce goes underneath as well. Preheat the oven to around 350 or 375. Pop the ribs in the oven. After about an hour, pull the pan out and check the ribs. Some should be caramelizing a little on the top. Turn them about to make sure they are dunked under. Then pop it back into the oven. Cook them until the meat is tender and starts falling off the bone. This could take an easy 2 hours. Serve it with a side like rice, broccoli, garlic bread, or Texas toast. Make sure you have both a wet and dry cloth to wipe your face and hands with. Sweet and sour ribs. Enjoy!